So I ended up doing a load of stuff with this, and I didn't take as much time to film as I should have done. So we'll just have a little walk around of the bike now and see what we've done so far, where we're up to. And yeah, then we'll get some more work done to it. So our seat is mounted. It's an old Terry bicycle seat that I attempted to sell in a car boot sale for 20 quid and couldn't get 20 quid for it, so it's just been sat in a shed. So that's mounted. We've got a couple of Fiat 500 anti-roll bar links, supported by some spanners welded onto some nuts and welded onto some bolts down there. We've got a Yamaha FZR final drive sprocket welded onto them. You can get in here to see it. And then a piece of seat post welded onto that. And then the saddle is just bolted up. We follow up this way. We've got a little spanner wrapped around there. That's our rear mount for our speedway tank. Tank is tacked up temporarily just to make sure it all fits. We've got our Audi 2.5 catalytic converter oil tank that will be working on. We've got final drive there, clutch there, that's all bolted up. Down here we've got our gin trap footrest, which is supported, it's bolted onto the rear footrest there. And then we have got a Yamaha FZR 600 conrod as our front mount for it. So this is the original Mutt headlight, original Mutt mast cylinder, but the handle had snapped off it, so I've taken a normal cable type handle and just butchered it a little bit to work as a pushy thing. Down here to our speedway tank, which mounted at the back with a spanner, mounted at the front with these brackets here. The filler neck is an oil reservoir off a vacuum pump. We go down here, we can see that we've got our exhaust, which disappears behind the engine, comes out around there, and then that just fits on. So that's the original Mutt exhaust. Looking up here, we've got an Amal concentric carb, which I found in the shed. We've got our suicide shifter here, and that's pretty much it. That's where we're up to at the moment. Actually, no. We have got a bendy spanner as a footrest here, and I've made a start on the brake pedal, which is Yamaha FZR 600 piston, and the original Mutt lever. So we'll have to do some work to that to get that all to work, but we're getting there. So as you can see, we've made some real good progress on this, and we're going to just have another little push now just to get a few other bits and pieces done, hopefully ready for Kickback Bike Show, which is in a week's time. I've got a massive list of stuff that I need to get ready for that. So lister bike needs sorting, barrow needs sorting, I need to empty my trailer, I need to put the camper body on the van. So it's going to be a busy week by the looks of it. But today, we'll concentrate on this and get a few more bits done. So as you can see here, I've got some pretty big issues with the wheel being a long way off center. So we're going to attempt to rectify that a little bit. What we're going to do is move the gearbox over so that this chain can run on this side of the sprocket here. So that will gain us about 3/4 of an inch. And then we're going to do something about moving the sprocket. I mean, this sprocket won't fit anyway. This is a smaller pitch. So what we want to do is bring a sprocket into about here somewhere. So we're just going to pass the tyre, and hopefully we can shift the tyre over by about an inch. That'll be something. But yeah. So the plan of attack is we take the wheel and tyre off, we take the gearbox out, and then we're going to play about with the mountings. Need some gloves. Oh, that's good. Oh. It's quite interesting now. I'm finding all of these little idiosyncrasies that, as I was putting it together, I didn't realise that I was going to have to pull different bits off just to get to other bits, but we're not looking too bad. So we've got a couple of options here when it comes to shifting this gearbox across. I could either painstakingly cut all of this lot off and then shift it all across to exactly the right place, or I can cut this off and then shim it on the other side, and that's the one I'm going for because easiest is best. So we've had this cut off, and you can see now we can actually slide the gearbox one way or the other. So what we'll do is we'll get it lined up in the right spot, and then we'll shim either side to hold it in place. So as you can see, we've moved this across here now and shimmed it out. Got the chain back on. We're now running on the inside sprocket. That's all lined up and looking pretty good. So we can have a look at mocking up our wheel now. yet again, I'm amazed by how these things that have been sat in cruddy old water have come loose. So the plan is now to, I've got this which I got donated, is to somehow make this fit this and then weld it all together. So that's the cheapest way of doing it.
So I'm sat here doing some editing, and it's time for a couple of apologies. It's been ages since the last episode. I'm really sorry about that. Work has been manic and the bits and pieces. Also, I managed to lose all of the footage of me finishing off the sprocket and that sort of thing. I did manage to get it finished, but that's as far as I got with the bike. It's now in storage until spring or something. We'll see how we got on. And basically, that's as far as I got with it. All that's left is for me to thank you for sticking with me and watching me as I build this thing. This is coming out just before Christmas, so I'd like to say Merry Christmas, have a fantastic New Year and everything, and I will see you in the new year with more videos more often. That's going to be my New Year's resolution to you. In the meantime, here's a little sneak peek of what's to come.